Hey, what's up guys? My name is Praetorian and welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing with the Soviet Union. So I just put up the part 1 about 30 minutes ago. I didn't get it out until 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, even though I recorded it on Thursday night. And I just wanted to apologize for it coming out so late because I did say it was going to be out on Friday afternoon. It's just recording on the new PC has caused a few issues. And I explained this in the comment in the last video, but for those who didn't read that comment, essentially what happened was I didn't have Vegas installed yet, which is my editing software. I didn't have it installed yet on this PC, and so I was just going to transfer it using a flash drive to the other PC where I'd edit it. Unfortunately, there was a limit on the flash drive on file size that I wasn't aware of, where it could only you could only put 4 GB videos or smaller on there, and it was a 5 GB video, so it wouldn't let me put it on there. Now somebody in the comments did inform me that it was the format, the way that it was formatted, and that can be changed, which I was able to do that, but this was well after I was having these problems that did delay the series. But essentially, it was how it was formatted. If you format it differently, then you can put larger files on there. So got that fixed, but it was too late. So I had to go to work on Friday night, and I wasn't able to get the video edited. So I was just messing with Vegas, putting that onto the new PC and everything, and so yeah, it was just unfortunate we didn't get it done. And then I also had to work like super late on Friday. I got stuck there, which always sucks, especially because Friday is not my regular shift. I was covering somebody else's shift. So yeah, it sucks when you get stuck there all late at night. And then I slept in for a part of the day because I got up home really late. So sorry about that, guys. That's why it was so late. Hopefully we'll get back more onto a regular schedule here. Hopefully we don't have any more issues with the new PC, because also the sound was a little bit low, the mic sound. So I noticed there were certain parts in the game, like especially when I got up close here, and you couldn't really hear me all that well. So I made some adjustments there, and hopefully it sounds all right. Just let me know down in the comments. But let's go and get started, guys. We're fighting in this war here. I think that's pretty much all we're doing right now. We're just kind of really trying to build up our industry right now, because we are having some serious equipment issues. But that's to be expected as the Soviet Union. They always have some large problems when it comes to equipment. So we're gonna go ahead and keep on attacking this way. I'd like to just get this one unit here surrounded. It's not a big deal, but once we get it done and we take that, and then we let the Spanish kind of hold this front for us, we'll come over here and take to right there, I think, get that unit cut off, get them destroyed. We're gonna send both these tank units over, or we'll take one and send them that way and one to go the other way. This mountain troop can come over here and help them attack this mountain province. That's gonna be really helpful. We got another mountain division coming over there now. Go ahead and attack. Mountain guy, come on, attack. There we go. I don't want to attack all the way over there, just right there. Just get these units surrounded here, and then we'll use this tank unit to attack right here momentarily. We could get behind them further, it seems, so let's go ahead. Oh, wait a minute, don't want to do that. Let's just get behind these guys, because looks like we might be able to. I don't know, we'll see what happens here, guys. But if we attack this way, we can get that one unit destroyed there. Well, wait a minute, he would already be surrounded. Never mind. All right, we're defending right here. That's okay. Let's go ahead and, well, let's just keep on waiting here. I think what we'll do is let's send another unit over here to help him take that province, because they're having some difficulties. Those mountain provinces are always rough, especially for tank units. They have a bit of a challenge trying to take that. So let's go ahead and I don't want to get our tank cut off, so let's just attack. It's not attack anyway, actually. Let's just sit there. It is fine. So this unit's here now. Let's go ahead and have him support this attack here. And then we'll send this tank unit here once he gets his organization up a little bit higher. We might not be able to cut these guys off, because they look like they're going to get destroyed before we're able to do that, which would suck, because that's the whole reason why I stayed over here in the first place. But just to cut a couple divisions off, because I would like to come over to here, because it's a little bit easier to cut troops off over there. And that's really what we're just trying to do. We're trying to get our experience up, as I said before in the last one, trying to get the army experience. This is the best way to do it in this conflict. You know, training troops is helpful, but it only does so much. We are in 1937, so let's go ahead and continue down the dispersed industry. Yeah, every time I take dispersed industry, I'm always like, I don't know if that was worth it. But like I said, we're doing it for role-playing purposes in this particular occasion. I would really like to get reinforced rate. We're so behind on everything, though. I feel like we need to start researching some of that other stuff. But this is incredibly helpful as Soviet Union, because you always have so many divisions. So we're probably going to get that. But I really want to get close air support. Let me just see what else I would like to get here. Obviously, we need to update a lot of our stuff here. I guess what we're going to go ahead and do, guys, we're going to go ahead and get that close support right now, so we can start building those close air support. Because we are going to want to get a little bit of a stockpile of them before the war begins, the real war. As far as expanding to taking over little countries and expanding a little bit, guys, I don't know, because all the countries we can attack, there's no reason why we can't wait to attack them. We don't have to do an early attack. The Allies are always so distracted by the Axis, it kind of lets Soviet Union do what they want. So these guys are cut off, so let's go and get them destroyed. That was the whole purpose of us coming over here. I don't really see any other really easy opportunities to cut people off. So what I think we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to let that tank attack there. But let's just go ahead and destroy these lines here and get our army coming on over to this area here where we can actually, you know, perhaps cut a lot of troops off. Like right here's what I'm thinking. Yes, just kind of push over this way, or actually we could just push all the way across the river. I think that would be a better option, and then just kind of advance down this way. Yeah, and then this will also allow us to protect Madrid here. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to have them go like so. Just like that, and then let's give them a line as well, where they're going to attempt to take all this territory here, just to get us a nice little planning bonus. And everybody start moving on over there, please. Alright, so they'll start moving over there. You guys should probably take the railroads, because otherwise it's going to take you forever. So yeah, you guys go ahead and take... I told you to take the railroad. They don't want to listen. Go. Yeah, they don't want to take the railroad. Oh, okay, now they're trying to attack. That makes sense. Alright, let's try and do this again. No, they can't. Okay, they just don't want to... We're going to have to micromanage this shit. Oh, they can't take the railroads this way because... Yeah, I see, because I think they're defending here. I'm not entirely sure why they won't take the railroads all the way around here. Alright, well, whatever. Everybody else did it. This guy just refusing to do it. Well, let him go there first. I don't know what the issue is, because I'm hovering over it and it says he's not able to do it. So let's see if we can... I think it's just because that's a defense. I think that's the reason why. And maybe they weren't being attacked there when the other troops went through there. So what we want to go ahead and get here is we should probably get... We're going to get those 2 dockyards. I'd like to get a few more dockyards. So let's get 2 dockyards. We're going to put them... Oh, let's put them up here in Leningrad because I'm planning on not losing Leningrad. We'll see if that ends up being true or not. And then we should also go ahead and build some more military factories. Always need more military factories. Got that nice 80% right there. And we'll probably build in some of this back area here as well because, as I said before, we got nice 60% here. So might as well make use of them. Any other nice 60%? No, not seeing it. There's that 70% though, so let's go ahead and use that. Continue building up those military factories, because we need a lot of them. And then we'll build some more civilians after that, maybe. We'll see where we're at. Alright, so these guys are still defending here, and I wanted to help them protect that. And there we go, now take the railroads. Take the railroads. Alright, maybe. Damn, they cannot, they're having some serious issues. They will not take the railroad. Come on. Yeah, they're just causing lots of difficulty for me. Okay, yeah, I don't know why. There we go. They're doing it now. It just took them a long time. Alright, so we've got our troops coming over here, and it looks like we also can now modify our government. Let's go ahead and do that. What I want to get is, we're going to go ahead and get the tanks first, because I want to research the next line of tanks, and we want to get this before we do so. I think we should go at heavy tank design to get that armor and that heart attack up, since we're probably not going to be getting heavy tanks. I often do get heavy tanks as the Soviet Union. They're one of the few. Germany and the Soviet Union are one of the few I get heavy tank. I don't know if we're going to do it in this one because we're playing on such hard difficulty, and frankly, heavy tanks aren't very good. They're not, guys. I know a lot of people get all salty and stuff when I say that. Like, oh, heavy tanks. I love talking about the oh-so-great heavy tanks. But I'm telling you guys, the efficiency is not there. Just do the math, and they are not smart to get. They're fun for roleplay purposes. They are. I'm not going to say they're not. Who doesn't want these big old monster tanks? But if we're being honest with ourselves, which we should do, they're not very good, guys. That's just the way it is. How do I want to do this? I like to just go ahead and start cutting off now. So let's go ahead and come up around this way. We're going to try and cut all of them off along this river here. I don't know why I came all the way down here. I don't think we really need to be all the way down there. It should just be, well, okay, we do have to hold that province if we want to attack right here. I guess we can attack them right here and then kind of start cutting them off there. I suppose just to get these troops cut off. They're currently defending, so there's not really anything they can do there. Let's go and bring these guys over this way, though. And then that guy's over there. Awesome. And let's go ahead and have him attack over here. And get these troops here cut off. Because I don't think they have a port. No, they don't. Not yet. So that'll cut them all off from supply. Alright, awesome. So, we've got this guy over here. He's attempting to take that province, but we're going to go ahead and attack him so he can't. We're going to get this mountain troop here. He's going to come... he's probably going to come right there. And then let me see if we can... Yes, we can now launch an attack, so let's go ahead and do that. I want to attack right there. Alright, we're going to attack both these guys over here. It doesn't really matter. All these guys are cut off, so getting individual divisions cut off is no longer really necessary since they're all cut off. And then what we're going to want to do, we're going to want to delete this frontier and make sure that... Well, no, let's not do it that way. Let's do it differently. Let's make sure that all these guys are assigned here, because I don't want that guy to get pulled off, so you need to be assigned there. and you need to be assigned there. And then these guys here, we'll fix them momentarily. Who's the one division? It's just this one that's not assigned right now. All right, so they're going to take that province. Awesome. Continue to push forward here. We really need to push back this way. I don't know where you're going, but go that way instead. We're going to send this guy over here, and then he can come take these provinces here. All right, renewal of the Rome protocols. Okay, so you know, it looks like the Hungarians are up to something over here. Let's see here. We got the social. I think that's the Hungarian one. I could be wrong. I didn't read it. So we got socialist realism ourselves. That's that political power that we needed. Let's go ahead and get. We could get aviation coal. It'll give us those nice research bonuses. But and I am tempted to do that because I want to get the. We're already reaching the close air support. Yeah. Then we don't have. Let me just take a look here. I don't think we have anybody to research. Yeah, until 1940, unless we start getting some of these guys, which eventually I do want to get some heavier bombers, but not yet. So as of right now, that's not what we want to get. And there's other things that we need to get along this branch anyway, including all these. And then, of course, we got to get that 5-year plan. I think we should go ahead and start working on factories. Let's get those first, and then we'll work on some of this other stuff here. Eventually, we do want to get those, but our industry, guys, it's not great at the moment, so I think improving it would be helpful. Let's go and have... I wish that tank hadn't pulled back from here. That's not what I wanted him to do. Well, let me just see here. Let's have him go over this way. And then let's go ahead and have this guy come over here, just so we can get these guys surrounded a little bit quicker. They're currently all cut off from supply anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But this just allow us to destroy these guys. We're going to have them come all the way this way. And you guys attack them over there and get those guys destroyed. And then we don't have to fight them all the way down here. But like I said, all these units are cut off, so it's good, guys. It is fine. All right, so that was a good move for us. And we should get a lot of experience from it because these are easy fights. And then just take a look at the current war here. See, they might give up before I want them to. I don't want them to give up yet. Yeah, 74%. They've lost 274,000 men. It's quite a bit. Let's go and attack over this way. I don't want them to give up yet because, yeah, I want to get this experience from attacking here. These guys. What we'll do is we'll attack up there. And then let's go ahead and have... you guys, I know it's across the river. Yeah, it's an ugly attack. All right, well, we can always attack from this point over here. We can defend across the river as well as they try and break out here. You can see that the Republicans are now pushing forward here. Hope we beat them across that river. We did. Excellent. Oh, never mind. That's a Republican. All right, so let's go and attack over this way. We are going to have these guys come over here and attack instead of whatever the hell they were going to do. And this tank unit here, you guys are going to come over here as well. All right, excellent. So we're just going to try and get these units here destroyed just for the fun of it. And you guys can just go and attack now. I'm going to take this and start pushing forward here. Get all these units destroyed, and then after we take these, that might be it for the Nationalist. Not entirely sure. And then we won't have anything to do. We just have to put that on fast forward. I mean, I guess we can make some adjustments to our division designs. Did we ever get... Let me just take a look. No, we're still working on field hospitals. We're going to save that for field hospitals, guys, because I love them. And then we're going to have you guys come on over here. And you guys are going to come this way and just attack, man. Attack. All right, so everybody's going to come over here. Start wiping these troops out. Okay. So is there... Yes, there are some... There's an Italian division and there's a German division down here. We'll go in and get those guys wrapped up after we finish this up, if the war doesn't end, of course. But yeah, getting some good experience for our troops here. I want to take a look. Oh, and Zhukov now has another upgrade, it seems. Yeah, I think he's got access to both of his upgrades. He still didn't have anything that we want to get, though, so we're just going to have to wait. He got 21% towards Panzer Leader. It's a real bummer he didn't get a trait, but this is such a small conflict, it's not really surprising that he didn't get a trait. It would have been nice if he had, though. All right, so we're going to go ahead and have these guys attack over here. That's a lot of divisions that are going to get destroyed here. Let's go and have all you guys attack this way, not across the river. And you guys are currently defending, so they can't help out there. A lot of troops there. Germans and Italians, Spaniards, they're all getting destroyed here. We got excavation, awesome. Let's go ahead and get, I think we're gonna go ahead and do construction 2 next, or should we go improve machine tools? Let's do construction 2. We'll get that first. We do have that dockyard to assign that we just built, so let's go ahead and put it into, I think we should go ahead and do convoys because we don't really have any. Eventually, though, like I said before, I want to get us a larger ship, one line of larger ships. We're not going to have a massive navy. I'm not going to put much towards the navy, guys. There's just no reason to invest in it as the Soviets. I mean, we could, but I don't see it being useful just yet. Eventually, we are going to have to build a navy because we're going to have to deal with the United States. So we're going to need a navy. We're also going to have to deal with the British. So yeah, we'll try and weaken them as much as we can with our naval bombers. But yeah, that's not going to be a priority. Our priority is getting the Germans defeated. They're going to be a tough fight, guys, a really, really tough fight. So because they're going to be such a tough fight, I think we should focus on things that are going to help us against them. And the Navy is not what's going to help us against them. So let's go and have all you guys attack here. Get this wrapped up. Excellent. They're done. They still haven't surrendered yet, interestingly enough. But I think it's going to be before we even get over here. So really don't need to keep hitting the wrong button. Still getting used to the new keyboard, guys. So let's go and put these guys over this way. But yeah, I don't think that... I don't think we're going to be able to do anything over here. I wouldn't be surprised if they capitulate before my troops even get over there. Okay. I don't know. Those tanks are moving really fast on those railroads. All right. Well, I suppose we can go ahead and make use of them. They're going to defend right there, even though they don't have any... I'm going to attack that way, even though they don't have any organization. Yeah, but all these troops here are currently cut off, I believe. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway. Spain has been defeated. National Spain, specifically. All right. So let's go ahead and have you guys... Oh, let's just attack over this way. All right, just kind of get this thing finished up here, guys. All right, we're still waiting on these mountain troops as well, coming up here to defend. All right, excellent. So it's over. That is fantastic news. We're going to get our troops back as well. We now have a extra factory we just built, so let's go ahead and pump this into... I pulled some from the infantry equipment because, as you see, we have much worse issues when it comes to other equipment right now. So that's what we're going to focus on, guys, trying to get some of this other stuff built up here. Okay, the end of the Spanish Civil War, good for Spain. These are our friends. We got a little bit of an opinion boost with them because of that. We're also going to ask for military access, and they will accept. So that gives us access to their lands. We'll probably ask them for a non-aggression pact as well. Just try and get nice and friendly with them so that, you know, that maybe they'll join us once they get to that point. Now, right now, of course, well, I don't see that national spirit just yet. But yeah, they're not going to join us yet. Let's go and ask for a non-aggression pact. All right, excellent. And then I want to see how we're looking on the invite to faction. -40 right now. Okay, so it's still a little ways away. All right, well, that's fine. But I'm really hoping that they decide to join the faction. I'm also really hoping that the communists take over there in France. That would be really nice to save us from having to convert them to communism. So we're going to go ahead and put this up to speed 5. And we're just going to let this thing roll, guys. This is going to be a shorter episode, or shorter than the last one, but it is going to be, it's a regular length episode, technically. And look at how much experience these guys got. Look at this. Look at these seasoned troops. And they're not seasoned, because remember, that's that tank division that replaced the one that we lost. But yeah, that's why I do that, guys, just for that experience. And, you know, it allowed us to make a lot of adjustments to our divisions. So all good stuff, guys. So I want to go ahead and get, I'm going to build up the convoys first, and then maybe then we'll try and work on a larger ship, so we can at least start getting somewhat of a fleet going. We're going to need a few more dockyards as well, because frankly we don't have enough. But let's prioritize the things that we really, really need. That's factories. So let's go and get more military factories, because yeah, just don't have enough for what we need to build. We're going to build another one right there, and then we'll build over here as well. All right, we'll just continue to build these up. The Polish-Romanian alliance. Oh, okay. So they are now going to be allied with each other. Interesting. Let's take a look here. Oh, it still says they're not in a faction yet. Okay, whatever. I guess that hadn't happened yet. So we just got finish the 5-year plan. So let's go ahead and get something else. We're going to go armament effort. We'll get those military factories, 4 military factories plus the experience. So good stuff there. And then we do have that political experience as well. Let's go ahead and, or political power, excuse me. Let's go ahead and get something going here. I believe we should go ahead and do... we don't have anybody here that I'm like super excited about, guys, to be honest. Not really. We got some all right guys, but yeah, nothing that I'm like, we've got to have at the moment. So I think we're going to go ahead and research something over here. I believe we should go for the industrial concern, since we're focusing so much on industry right now. So let's go and get that. Just let us research a little bit faster. Continue building up our industry, which will allow us to be a powerhouse. So we want to go ahead and get infantry equipment's looking good. Let's go ahead and put this towards the artillery. Having a lot of trouble with that artillery. Got the Hindenburg disaster. Oh, the humanity. But when we'll get in the war? Probably later than the Germans, of course. The Germans always get in the war a little bit earlier. But as far as like attacking somebody, I mean, yeah, I mean, I would like to get an early attack going, but I don't know who's the best one to attack. They don't have their faction going yet, and they're going to soon. I want to take a look at these national focuses real quick, because I don't really remember the Soviet ones. I remember they get some stuff going in the Baltic, though. So let me just take a look at what we get claims on. Okay, so that's the claims on the Straits. Got it. We got the Greek ones. Let's war with the UK. The Southern Thrust, of course, that's for Iran and Iraq. So if we wanted to go down that direction. So this is one way to go. That's anti-capitalist diplomacy. Went down the anti-fascist, then let me just see what we would get here. We would get, all right, we get the annexing of them, of course. We get the war against Japan, and then we get the Poland one. Okay, so this gives us the claims on the Baltic. So yeah, probably want to go. Yeah, I don't know what direction we're going to go here, but obviously we have to get a lot of stuff before we can go down that route. But yeah, it gives us free claims, and with the shortness of political power for the Soviets, I just don't see us doing those early attacks, it being worth it when we get the free claims, guys. Yeah, I mean, we get these really nice free claims. It just feels like we should make use of them, and I don't really feel like it's a rush at the moment. So let's instead, I mean, we got a lot of land, guys. I think we should build up in preparation for the attack with the Germans, or the war with the Germans, excuse me. So yeah, we're going to continue working on what we're working on, the armament effort. We also have military factories. Let's go and get these assigned towards, let's just keep on building that artillery till we get that built up a little bit better. Oh, we have more. Oh, we got 2 more. Let's do one of each of these here. Get those built up. And then we have civilian factories that are free, so let's go ahead and build. Oh, let me do one more military factory, and then we'll do some civilians. Let's just see here. Let's go over here and let's get some civilian factories as well, probably closer to the front a little bit here. I'll get that 70% there, because if we lose anything, I'm fine with losing civilian factories. I hate losing military factories though, so we'll try and avoid that if possible. I'm just looking for some good locations to build here. We can build there. That's a 60% location there. We're gonna get 2 more, and these are probably gonna have to be in 50% locations. All right, let's build there. All right, so a lot of civilian factories so that we're not going to really need to trade a ton, but mainly just so I can build a lot, guys. Just kind of looking at the situation everywhere. But yeah, we want to be able to build a lot of things here. We do have military factories to assign here, so let's go and get that put into, we should probably get that stockpile of infantry equipment going a little bit higher. Got Amelia Earnhardt. She did survive. She circumnavigated the globe. It's amazing. Okay, so hopefully we'll get to 1938. Yeah, we'll try and get to 1938 in this episode, and this sea here, and we're not fighting this time, so it's a little bit quicker to get through stuff. So I think we should go ahead and start working on stuff over here, guys. We're building a lot, so let's go ahead and get those 3 infrastructure there, and we're not going to use either one of these just yet. So this one we might actually end up using. It might help us build something a little bit quicker. We did get a ton of military factories, so let's go ahead and get these assigned. We're going to put them into. Let me just take a look here. We don't have the close air support yet, so we'll have to just wait to get those. I suppose we'll build a few more naval bombers because I said we were only going to do 1, but I realized that even after the Axis, we're going to need a lot of bombers for against the Allies. They're the ones that are going to be the problem. Let's go ahead and put these into all of these things that we need here. There we go. All right, excellent. Continue building up. We got our field hospitals. Oh, that's fantastic news. I love field hospitals, guys. So let me just see here. I didn't mean to click on all that shit there. So we're going to need these eventually. These 2 here, but we're not going to get them just yet because there's other stuff that needs to be got. Let's go ahead and go after. Let's go ahead and go finish up the improved machine tools, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Grab that up because that'll help us immediately since we're not in conflict just yet. All right, we have some another factory to assign. Let's put this into. Let's keep on doing infantry equipment. I really want to build that up some. How are we doing on resources? Doing great as usual. Soviet Union, man, have such a great time when it comes to resources. And plus, we haven't even built the infrastructure in all these areas. If we did that, we'd get a ton more resources. So that's going to be tremendously helpful. Let's go and build up the artillery. As you can see, our production efficiency cap is extremely low, guys. So we're going to suck at production. Remember, that's because we're playing on that the elite difficulty. So production is going to be a problem for us. We're going to go and get this reinforced rate because I want to remember to get it because it's so helpful as the Soviets because you always have so many divisions. So you want to get them into the battle as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and we'll do like lines and get all that kind of stuff built up later, guys. I kind of just really want to focus on getting moved along here. Damn it. So we just got the close air support. Let's go and get the next light tank, the BT-7s. We got that nice research bonus for that. That's gonna be 189 days. It takes us so long to research everything, guys. So yeah, we're gonna be very, very behind on technology, unfortunately. And plus, it's kind of hard as the Soviets to get your your 5th slot opened up because you have to go. I don't know why I clicked on that. Because you have to go all the way down here. So you got to get all these, and we can't even get these because we're not doing the Great Purge until we gotta get Trotsky. And Japan just declared war on China. So the World War II has started, or most historians have started to consider that World War II maybe we should think that it started when Japan attacked China. Of course, traditionally, the war has always been considered to start in 1939 when the Germans invaded the Polish. But yeah, technically, when you think about it, I think it should have started. I agree that we should consider it having started with the Japanese invasion. So let's go ahead and go with, I think I want to continue down here, even though, yeah, let's just continue going down this. We'll get that later. Let's go with the ocean-going Navy. And there we go. Chinese United Front has formed. All right, so they're all joining up to fight the Japanese. So they got a nice Chinese faction here. We got the Marco Polo Bridge incident. We got our construction as well. Excellent. So we're going to be able to build a little bit quicker. Let's go and get that excavation, which is so helpful for us because it just gives us massive amounts of resources. It's just ridiculous. So we've got enough civilian factories, I kind of feel. Well, let me see how many we have over here, actually. So we're going to build a military factory there. We got 10. Yeah, that's fine for right now. Let's go and build 2 up over there and just continue building in these 60%. Oh, wow, we got a nice 90% there now. I'm guessing that's where we got one of that infrastructure bonus. I didn't actually see where we built it, but see if there's any other areas that are really, really high that we should be aware of over here. Yeah, I see the 90%. I'm not seeing any other really, really high ones. But yeah, that 90% is nice. Let's go ahead and build in the 60% as well. And then we'll build over here in addition. Okay, and right there too. All right, so we're going to build a lot of military factories, get those built up. What do we have available for us? Oh, the promise of the peace. Well, we can't make that promise. I'm sorry. Just can't do it. So let's take a look at what everybody's currently working on. So yeah, they're working on that. This is going to give them infrastructure and construction speed. Okay. The Italians are working on the Atlantic Fleet, naval doctrine in France, fortifying the Rock in the United Kingdom. See, Polish are working on Poland first. Okay. Is that the one for their faction? Okay, this gives them the indoctrination, but I think this does go down. Yeah, that's the one that goes down the faction. So that's the one negative, is that we have to fight the whole faction. But the good thing about that, of course, is that it doesn't get the allies involved if we attack them. So it's actually not a bad deal, and we can actually do them in one swoop. One of the best parts of allowing them to be in the faction is we don't have to get the war goal against all of them. We just get the war goal against one, and then we can attack them all and conquer them all. So waiting is not a bad idea, guys. It's really not. So we did get close air support. I want to go ahead and build these. Should have already had them building, but that's fine. Let's just go ahead and put any military factories we get going towards that for right now. Okay, we gotta get an Air Force stockpiled, guys. In fact, we should probably build a little bit more towards this Air Force. Let me see here. Let's build another towards the close air support there, because yeah, we need planes, lots and lots of planes. All right, so we are short on 1 rubber, but it's just not enough for me to trade for. The Pax Americana, okay, ocean-going Navy for us. Let's go ahead and get the transpolar flights. Okay, and then we do have some resource. Oh, okay, that's the insufficient resources. I can't fucking talk, guys. All right, so we got our improved machine tools. I think we are done. Yeah, we're done over here. Let's go and get our artillery going, guys, and then we'll probably go for like anti-tank. Yeah, let's get the artillery going. Maybe we want to go for anti-air too, so that we don't, because you know that they're going to have a significant advantage in the air against us, the Germans. There's no way we're going to build up our planes enough to really compete with them. I mean, it looks like it does, but remember, those are really outdated and our production sucks. So yeah, I'm sure the Germans are going to have a much larger air force than us. Especially once they get to the point. Sorry about that. I had that loud ass car going by, man. Really bad. But as I was saying, especially once they conquer some territory and stuff, and they can build a little bit faster, I'm sure they're going to really have a nice air force going. So let's go and get a couple more dockyards going, and then we'll do probably more military factories, what I'm thinking. So let's go ahead and we'll do dockyards right there. And is there any really good locations down here where we can get some dockyards? I only have 50% in Crimea. That's not bad. We'll go and put one right there. We'll put one right here as well. And I want to get one more going, so let's do it right there. That'll give us 4 more dockyards incoming. That's 12 dockyards. And then we're going to go ahead and build military factories. So let's get... Okay, there's a nice 80% right there. We're going to build 2 there. Go ahead and finish out on that 90% location. Build so quickly. And then I know that there was some more 70% that I'm just not seeing here. There's one right there. We'll build one right there, and we'll do the 60% there. All right, awesome. Got some military factories assigned. Let's go and put this towards. I think we should continue with the artillery trend there. And then there's something I was going to do, and it seems that we're short on rubber as well. Yes, sir. All right, we'll go and trade for one more, not with British Malay, with the Dutch East Indies. All right, let's go and trade with them. And, oh yes, that's right. I was going to go ahead and start a little cavalry army here. We can also put the NKVD there as well. So just a little, I think we can move. think we can, oh, we don't have the patch yet. I was gonna say, I think we can move all this stuff now, but that's in the patch that's coming. We'll be able to move all these around the theaters, move our generals around, all that kind of good stuff. That's gonna be in the 1.5.2 patch. That just hasn't arrived yet. I was hoping that it would have arrived before we started this campaign, but nope, it didn't. All right, so we finished the radio. I wasn't gonna build battleships, guys. I was gonna go with like battle cruisers or even heavy cruisers or something because we just don't have the production, but it's a nice 50% bonus for this, so we get it like a lot quicker. I think we're gonna go ahead and do it. I know that this is probably stupid because we just don't have the dockyards to build battleships, but we eventually will. We've got to build a fleet. That's just the way it is, guys. There's no way around it. We're gonna have to if we want to invade the United States. If that's in the future, I don't really know how we'll end up dealing with the United States, but yeah, we're gonna need, if we do have to invade them, we're gonna need a fleet. So building up now would not be a bad idea. So like I said, it's not gonna be our focus. Our focus will very much be building the land army up because, well, yeah, I think you don't have to say land army. There's no army in the sea. It's called the Navy. So, yeah, I think we should do that. That's right. I was going to go ahead and start getting all our cavalry combined into one little army here. We're going to put them into, let's just put them into Stalingrad for right now. That's where these guys are going to go. Oops. My bad. Must hit the wrong button there. So I want you guys going over there. There we go. All right, so I can take the railroads on over to Stalingrad, and we're gonna take any cavalry units and put them over there as well. Just take the whole army and bring them over there. We got our transporter flights. Yeah, let's go ahead and found the PCDI, I suppose. It's not one of the most useful ones, not one you really like getting, but you know we got to get it to get the next one, and that would be a good place for us to be ending the episode as well. Before we get that actually, so that we won't end just yet. We'll go a little bit longer because. We got we got a couple more minutes, guys. But yeah, before we get this, so I can ask you guys, what do you guys think? Anti-fascist diplomacy or anti-capitalist diplomacy? We got to fight both sides, more than likely. So it's just which one do we want to go down first? Just showing you guys if you're not familiar with the Soviet Union's branch here. Doing the anti-capitalist does kind of have a little bit of focus on the Navy because you got to have a Navy to fight the democracies. And then we've got this one here, which is going to grant communist influence in both France and United Kingdom, so that's incredibly helpful. We got the southern thrust into Iran and Iraq, so that's useful. You know, we can go attack them. Of course, we got the ultimatum to Greece, could get us the Aegean Islands. And then we've got to claim the Straits as well. So that's against Turkey, which we would want to attack them too as well. So that would give us some good bonuses here. Plus we could try and make friends with Japan. We do have to give them a little bit of land though, and then we get some more claims as well. So some good stuff over here. Looking down on this branch here, anti-fascist diplomacy, the ones you really need to be concerned about here is it gets us some land forts. So that's helpful. So we can give some infantry equipment to China, though that is not communist China that we're giving the equipment to. It actually makes them not like us. We can annex Tanatuvi, that's our puppet. We can go to war with Japan. So over here, not really all that useful. Over here, you get some more land forts. Of course, you get the claims on the Baltic and Poland. So yeah, there are some good things here. The claims is what I'm seeing. Are going to be the most useful to us. And of course, we can decide to demand Eastern Poland or offer Poland protection. They get some more claims as well. So mainly this is going to get us claims in the East, but we could always, I mean, I don't really want to do that. But we could always use the political power to get those claims instead because there's just bigger bonuses here. Stuff that's going to help us, you know, immediately or is going to help us in a different way rather than just claims. You know, with the communist influence here, since we don't have the political power to influence France or the United Kingdom, that would be super useful. More dockyards is useful, plus the research bonus for those ships. It allows us to build that fleet up. So there's some great stuff here, guys, and we could just get the claims naturally because that's all I'm seeing here is really just the claims. So that's the only real bonus. The forts, I suppose, are also pretty useful, guys. Let's be honest. Getting those forts would be incredibly helpful as well. So I want to know your guys' opinion. What do you think? Which way should we go? Anti-fascist or anti-communist diplomacy? Let's go ahead and build up some more infantry equipment as well. Okay, excellent. And then, that's right, I was looking for cavalry units. So continue. We don't have to look through here. There's other ways to do this. We could go inside our army thing here, but it's fine. We'll just look for these. We're not doing anything else. Just go ahead and get these guys selected here. And I see a few more. And we're just going to get them going to the back or whatever because we don't actually want them fighting. They're not all that good. We'll just get them going to the back for any occupied territory that we take. And yes. And also, since I haven't read all your guys' comments for the new episode, that's why we're not naming any of our units yet. So feel free to continue posting names. Probably best to do it on that first video, but you can do it on this video if you want as well. And I mean names for our divisions, guys. Division names. Okay, so let's go ahead and what did we get here? We've got light tanks. I suppose we should continue building stuff here, though, man, we're not going to have any equipment for. I guess we need to build them up. So let's go ahead and get the light tank or light artillery, self-propelled artillery specifically, and then we're going to go ahead and get the dockyards going towards. Let's go ahead and start, guys, on the battleship. No, wait, that's right. We're researching the new battleship. We'll wait for that then. Instead, we'll just build destroyers for right now. Although the dockyards are not, or dockyards, excuse me, the convoys aren't great either. We should probably build towards that. We do have some outdated equipment. Those are the light tanks we just built. So let's go ahead and get those guys going. And then I know I have some more cav units that I'm missing here. There we go. We got 4 right there. Let's go ahead and throw them into that army. And that might be it. Not sure. It looks like it could be it. Yeah, I think that's it. I can always swing through here and double check, make sure that all the cavalry units, we could just do it this way. Make sure all the cavalry units are currently in that army, and it looks like they are. We grabbed them all up. Excellent. So they're all in the army now. We got dockyards and military factories as well to be assigned. So let's go and put these into, finally getting an artillery built out, so that's awesome. Let's go and put them into the light tanks, because it seems that we're falling behind on that. And then we also need to upgrade those. And then we have dockyards. I don't know, I keep clicking on that like an idiot. Let's go and put these towards the convoys until we get the battleships. All right, so I want to go ahead and get this whole army of cavalry here. They're just gonna move over here since it's a good location, I think, for wherever we need them to occupy territory. I don't know where we'll end up attacking first. All right, so yeah, they're going all over there. So that was Yugoslavia claimed something. I clicked through it too quick, but I think is it over here, maybe? They got claims there. It might have been there. Still not super familiar with all the new trees that were added for the countries over here. So yeah, what we're gonna do, I want to play just a little bit longer here. I want to make sure that we're able to, we don't get that yet, so that I can get your guys' input on the next national focus that we should go for. So let's go ahead and go, between those two branches is what I mean. So let's go ahead and put this into, oh, it's dockyards I need. All right, I'm like, what the hell is it that I'm not able to get here? Let's go ahead and go get these convoys going. We'll pull one from here and put it into the destroyers. Let's go ahead and get another research going here. We've got everything in industry now. All right, excellent. So let's get the research bonus here. I think that'd be helpful. We have decisions available too, but we also need to get some civilian factories getting to work here. So let's go ahead and make sure that we're doing that. As far as the infrastructure, I would like to build infrastructure up across these areas here, especially over here. Eventually, we need to do that. But we should focus on industry for right now. I think we need to continue focusing on that, building up our military factories and all that kind of good stuff. Seems that civilians could also, we could use a few more civilians because we don't want to have to trade them all away as well. So let's do a few more civilian factories. We're going to do these up here on the front line. Let's go ahead and get them going there, here. And I guess we can just go right there. Yeah, that's 70% right there. That'll work. And we got 60%. So we'll get, let me just see here. That'll give us 84 total factories. Let's do one more factory. I'm just looking for good bonuses here. I'm not seeing them, unfortunately. All right, so it doesn't matter. We'll just go at 50% there. All right, excellent. And then we have a decision available. Let me see. Oh, okay. Okay, these are all about developing the resources here. I don't see us doing those at the moment, guys. Let's just deselect all these. Eventually, we'll want to develop these, but we need our political power for other things at the moment, and they do take a little bit of political power here, I think. Or does it build? Let me see here. Yeah, it does. It takes 25. Okay. That's all that it also took your factories, but yeah, it does take, unfortunately, it does take a little bit of political power. So we're actually done here. Let's go ahead and end the episode, guys. So let me just, I think all of our troops are currently well trained. What I want to go ahead and do, and this is going to mess up their experience, so we're going to have to train them up a bit more. And also, you can see we're building here, so that's nice, finally getting these guys built up. So what I want to go ahead and do is we're going to make some adjustments because I want to get the field hospitals in here because they're awesome. So we're going to go ahead and put field hospitals in there, and then we're going to put them into the tank units probably as well. Well, how much do we have? We have enough. All right. So we're going to put field hospitals over here. Save that. And then we're going to put field hospitals right here. These guys don't have anything yet. Wow. All right. That sucks. Wish I had seen that. I would have gave them a few more assistance. We'll give them field hospitals right now. Yeah, that's really unfortunate because, yeah, they don't have any support. All right. Well, whatever. So let me just let this roll one day and then take a look at what the situation is on our equipment. Should have went to logistics. See where we're at now. All right, that has changed the situation up a lot because the support equipment is now what we need the most of. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull from the light tanks a little bit. We'll continue building out that artillery because we are going to need that. And then let's just go ahead and have all the future factories go towards this for right now. In fact, just put all of them towards that. So one thing we might want to do is help China out here against Japan. It looks like they're not doing so well. Wow, look at that, guys. Chinese are getting it handed to them. Well, what I kind of want to do, well, we don't have the goddamn political power. Yeah, it sucks if we do this, but I really need the equipment here. Or I wanted to do this because I want that 20% army experience. I think I said equipment. I meant army experience. That would increase our war support too. Not that we really need more war support. I didn't want to spend the political power, but I guess it's completely irrelevant because they will not accept anyway, guys. They don't like us. We could actually, it seems the opinion is really the only thing affecting that right now. If we just increased our opinion with them, then they'd be willing, they'd be open to doing it. But yeah, all that costs political power. We don't have any goddamn political power, man. The political power situation is so bad. Oops, I didn't mean to play that. We're done. We are done with the episode for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. There will be one on Monday. I know our policy now, our new policy is that we're not going to be putting videos up on Monday, but like I said in that one video where I explained the changes on the channel, the one exception is going to be on a new series. When a series just started, we don't want to lose that momentum of a new series. I mean, it's only going to be the third video, so I wouldn't want to not have one on Monday. So on Monday, there will be a Hearts of Iron video. Won't be any for the other series on the channel, but Hearts of Iron will have a video. So I'll see you guys on Monday. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave that like, you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our content. Might also need to hit that notification bell because being subscribed isn't enough anymore, I guess. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.